Okay, how's everybody doing this evening? I appreciate you listening or watching this video. My name is Kent. The nightly broadcast is EOS Nightly, and we are EOS San Diego. EOS San Diego #1 as block producer, and we are the challenge application as application developers. So anyway, I want to talk a little bit tonight. Let's expand my screen a little bit so everybody can see what it is I'm talking about. Actually, let's go to the price here. Let's go to CoinGecko, my favorite place to look at the markets. And the reason I like CoinGecko is because it gives you a lot of options to view this. I kind of like it better than CoinMarketCap. I always go to CoinGecko, and I like CoinGecko. So this is where I like to look at. So anyway, EOS, $3.68, up 4% and up 6% over the last 7 days. So what I really want to talk about tonight is I want to talk about how EOS is actually staying above the $3.50 range. It's been here for a little bit of time, hanging over $3.50. Let's see for the last 7 days here. We did take the slight drop off, but anyway, here's 360, and you can see it dropped down to 360 only once, and on the 8th of March, it dropped down briefly to 354. So it's been hanging over 360. So I'm looking for $5 EOS very soon. I'm hopefully thinking before the end of the month. And I saw this prediction about, let me go to the top here. This is EOS short-term price prediction for March 2019. Trader hope for $5 EOS prices, but will bearish trend be reversed? So I've already talked about that last night. I talked about how I think crypto winter's over with. I think all cryptocurrencies are going to start improving in price. And I like to look at charts, but charts only tell you so much. Charts can give you some predictability. And here, you know, they're talking about charts and kind of trying to lay out a pattern for EOS. And of course, a lot of people that talk about the markets do this. Almost everybody talks about charts. I talk about charts. But charts is only a very small percentage of the actual activity that's going on. You could predict charts by what's happened in the past and kind of see highs and lows and troughs and all that stuff that they talk about. But really what drives the crypto market is information. And what really drives the crypto market is greed and people wanting to make big returns. That's what drives the crypto market. So when the crypto market starts to go much higher, it takes off very quickly, almost like a wildfire. I mean, it consumes everything in its way when the right conditions take place. I believe those conditions are starting to be in order. I'm thinking like with Fidelity and with JP Morgan and some of the other big people, Facebook. I mean, you can just go on and on about people that are starting to make it known to the world. Yes, we're looking at this technology, and this technology is something that we're working on as we speak. We are developing. We're doing something in this area. So this is what I think really drives the cryptocurrency market. EOS, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, you name it. They're all being driven by a lot of hype. People are hyping and getting excited about what's happening. And for whatever you know about cryptocurrency, you will get excited when you start to see the price move up. When this price starts to move up, especially with EOS over $5, I believe then it'll go a lot higher. So I'm calling, hopefully for EOS by the end of the month to be over $5. That's what I'm going to title this video. I'm doing that based on this prediction here by this. What do they call them? They're called You Today, by their prediction of over $5, hopefully by the end of the month. And I'm thinking that's a fairly easy goal for EOS to be $5 by the end of the month. We've got, what is today? Today's the 10th. So we got another 20 days here to get through March. And I think in the next 20 days we'll see $5. Hopefully, not certain, but hopefully. You know, my predictions are always my predictions are my predictions only. You use your own information for your own valuations of the token. But my predictions are my predictions only. I'm looking for EOS to be $5 by the end of the month. I think this is a pretty realistic goal. I think there's a lot of action taking place in the cryptocurrency markets. And I think EOS by the end of the month is a very good prediction. It's a very good prediction. Not to mention, I see Bitcoin, and I did buy Bitcoin the other day. I bought one Bitcoin because we've been fully invested in EOS for quite some time, but I just thought the opportunity to buy a Bitcoin was available. So we did buy a Bitcoin. I think I bought it for around 3,700. So we're at 38.98. So it's a little bit, it's gone up a little bit, not a lot, but it's gone up a little bit. But I always kind of like to have one Bitcoin on hand because I just think it's it's the initial project. It's kind of like, the grandfather of all these cryptocurrencies, and just to own a Bitcoin has always been something that's to me something that I think everybody should own a Bitcoin. It's just something that's really cool to own. So it's kind of like owning something nostalgic. It's like owning a Rolex watch, or it's like owning, a classic car, owning a Bitcoin, it's just something about it. Sounds good just to own a Bitcoin. So anyway, like I said, I'm looking for EOS to be over $5 by the end of the month. Hopefully that happens. The prediction comes true. And of course, I think if it hits $5, it'll probably stay there for a little bit and then be off to much higher prices. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.